All right, welcome back. This lovely manana. I don't even know what that word is. Mr. Bailey told me about it. We're going to talk about law of sines. So let's get to the nitty gritty real quick. The formula is kind of weird to say the least. It's basically like three ratios put together, and they all equal each other. The first one's going to be side A over sine of angle A. That's going to equal side B over sine of angle B. Okay, now it's getting pretty obvious, isn't it? So that means that side C is going to be over sine of angle C. Okay, now depending on what you're given, okay, here's its uses. You can use it for any triangle. Okay, it does not have to be a right triangle. Could be a quiz question tomorrow. Number two, you could use it to find missing side lengths and or, depending on how you look at it, find missing angle measures. All right, and I think I'm gonna run out of room. Sorry for the handwriting. My stylus doesn't have any dust on it. So let's look at our first example. All right. Well, right here we are missing A. We want to find that missing side. So we're going to find side A. Now, if you remember back to the formula, I'm going to have to use this part of the formula. I'm missing side A. I need to use it. So we need to write, let me change colors here. Let's go purple. We're going to write side A over, what is the opposite of that side? The opposite angle of that side? 54 degrees. Okay, I'll put that in parentheses. We're going to set that equal to, what are we given? I have to have, to complete this ratio proportion, I have to have a side with its opposite angle. A side with its opposite angle. I have to have one of these two ratios in order to use law of sines. Well, let's see what I have. I have angle B. Do I have its opposite? Yeah, buddy. So this is side B, and there's angle B right here to 27 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 over sine of 27. Now you got a simple ratio proportion. Let's cross multiply these two numbers. So on the calculator, I'm going to punch it in right now. Sine of 54 degrees times 3. Okay, that gives me 2.427. I'm just going to leave that number on my calculator. Divide it by, let me put that in yeller. Divide this by.
Seniors need to report to the cafetorium to turn in your graduation orders at this time. Thank you.
The one time they use the intercom system, guys. I'm going to divide this by sine of 27 degrees. Okay. Which will give me side A. So I have 5. Come on, Rochelle, whatever your name is. 5.3. I want to round to the nearest hundredth. So that side length is 5.35. Okay, I didn't give you any dimensions. Let's look at one more example real quick. This time they want you to find an angle. Okay, same thing. Okay, we got to find the angle, whatever's missing, which is here, which is angle C. Okay, so we need to find angle C. I'm going to go back. That means I'm going to have to use which proportion? This guy. Okay, because I'm missing angle C. I need to use that part of the proportion. I have side C though. It's opposite 11.8. So I'm going to write this down. 11.8 over sine of angle C. Now, notice that I'm missing an angle measure. That's when I'm going to have to use the second sine, the inverse sine, which is sine, look to your left of that. Okay, we'll figure that out here in a second. What else are we given? I'm given angle B. Do I have side B? Oh, yeah, you do. So I'm going to just plug and chug, guys. That's all it is. I mean, you're turning geometry and algebra. All right, so let's cross multiply what we have. Okay, 11.8 times sine of 35 degrees. That gives me, I'm going to double check that again. I think I messed up. 11.8 times sine of 35 degrees. Okay, I was right. I get this decimal here. I need to divide by 7. So let's divide that by 7. And I get this decimal. So sine of angle C is going to equal 0.967. Now to find the angle measure, I need to inverse this. So it's going to become sine -1 to -1 power. Second sine on the calculator. Okay, second sine 0.967. And basically hit equals, and that will find your angle measure for C. Okay, now I got 75 degrees. One thing you want to do is, if this triangle, look at your triangle, if that triangle looks like an obtuse angle, okay, you'll have to do me a favor. Take 180 minus 75 degrees. Okay, this will find, because there's a possibility that you might have two solutions. Okay, there's two possible angle measures. Okay, look at the angle, see if it's larger than 9 degrees. This one's definitely larger than 9 degrees. I want to subtract that and I get 105 degrees. So really, angle C is 105 degrees. All right, we'll get a bunch of practice problems tomorrow and get some practice. Bring in questions if you have them. I'll talk to you later.